Hi, you guys. It's Ron here with Top Dollar Trucking. Let's get it. Let's get it. I hope you guys doing well out there, man. Staying safe and everything. And, remember, keep your mask on. The COVID ain't gone. And the epidemic done rose up even worse. So, hey, look, we as truck drivers, we're considered essential workers, even though we're not really talked about a lot as essential workers. But whether they say it or not, I believe we are. So, hey, look, without further ado, once again, I'm Ron, CEO of Top Dollar Trucking. You may say, hey, Ron, what is Top Dollar Trucking? Top Dollar Trucking is a platform that exists to help you guys become more effective, knowledgeable, and skillful in what you love doing by driving that big rig up down the road. So, I want to also challenge you guys, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube, man. Come on, man. Help me get the YouTube views up, man. I'm giving you guys a lot of great content. All I'm asking you guys, help me is just get my channel up, subscribe to it, and also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and man, go back and also go to our website and learn more about what we do, some of the webinars, and also sign up for some of our free training. Not the free training, some of our paid training. So hey, look, man, we just got a wealth of knowledge out there that can help you guys exceed to the next level in being that independent driver. And that's what our platform with the #1 training operating authority source here in the U.S. And so we teach you guys how to get your operating authority and get drivers on the road. We have helped many drivers get started. They was once company drivers and they came through our course, and we help, navigate them and train them and have given them the tools. Now them guys have gone on from a company driver to an independent driver. So, hey, look, I'm glad of that. But look, I want to talk to you guys, today about, I thought I had a good factoring company. And man, I've been with this one particular factoring company for a little over 3 years. And, in the beginning, it started off good. They sold me on a bunch of stuff that even some of the stuff I was kind of a little bit on the fence about. But I want to give you a couple of pointers real quick. And I'm going to probably have to do a part 2 of this video because a lot of this information I'm not going to be able to cram in the little short segment of this YouTube video. And I don't want it to be too long. So, well, anyway, like I said, I've been with this one particular factoring company. And for you guys who may not know what is a factoring company is when you as a independent driver, get your bills as opposed to when you are running over the road for a company or whatever, and you had to transfer your bills in to the company that you drive for, maybe was leased on to, and they pay you. A factoring company is someone that purchases your bills and you send them into them, by way of take a picture, email it, transflow it. Scam it into them, and they purchase your bills and then they'll pay you normally within 24 to 48 hours. And so depending on which bank. And but anyway, I was with this particular factoring company for a minute. And so they, gave me all the fluff and this and that, sold me on this. And I didn't really have any problems right off. Everything seemed to be going smooth, but until I ran into this problem. The first problem is that we started noticing that like some of our money was being held up, that we had money in reserve, and that like when you get updated rate con for when you run a load and you incur detention, they have to send you what's called an updated rate con. Another updated rate con is what is the detention has been added on to your original rate. So you and that broker agreed on just say $2,000, $1,500 to take a load. You incurred 3 or 4 hours at the shipper or receiver, or maybe both. And then say you maybe ended up another $250 in detention. So that updated rate con is supposed to reflect the detention on the updated rate con. But anyway, I kind of said that backwards a little bit. But anyway, so we was having, it was like going months without getting our detention from the factory. So we called in, hey, look, where's our detention? Oh, it's sitting in reserve, but they never called us. So that was red flag number one. So you're not notifying us that you have received our attention so you can transfer it on to us. You just holding it. So that was red flag number two. And so some of you guys may have not heard of or may know or may not have a full understanding of quote unquote non-recourse. Let me break it down to you from a driver's perspective as opposed to a factoring company who's trying to sell you. Because after I got into it with them, that's what they say, where they all are going to sell you. And that's what they did. So non-recourse of a true non-recourse is, let me break it down what a true non-recourse is. A true non-recourse is supposed to be if that broker stiffs you out of your money, try to say you was late, or whatever the case, some any bogus reason to try to come back and snatch some of that money from the original rate agreement. A non-recourse is not supposed to let that happen. So my particular factoring company that I had been with, that had happened to me, Total Quality Logistics, totally flat out lied on us, said that we held a load hostage, was a lie. Said that we was late, which was a lie. Had all proof, all documentation on my EDL. We had made it there that night before, sitting in the facilities wait. We had all proof. My factoring company did not ask me for one shred of proof. They just automatically took the money back from us. When I got my attorney involved, my attorney just asked for a clear statement. Hey, there, because they call and verify what is the rate that, you and the driver has agreed upon, and they send them paperwork proving that. So all my attorney asked for was just a statement. They refused it. And after we kind of went back and forth about it, we never got it resolved. They refused to give a statement. So, that put a sour taste in my mouth. And I was trying to leave them ever since. So I finally left them. But anyway, they started trying to come up with all these bogus reasons. My attorney wanted a tape recorded. They're not attorneys. We're just a factoring, but that's not a lie. You say you're non-recourse. So their definition of non-recourse, they tried to tell me was, if the brokerage company go out of business, I won't have to worry about it. Well, you're not a true non-recourse. A true non-recourse is if you have any problem with that broker, like in that case, a true non-recourse would not have let Total Quality took money from us. They would have went after them. We had the updated rate con, and what happened on that particular load was that we gave them a rate on going to a certain destination, and the load was only supposed to weigh 5,000 pounds. Once we got there, the load weighed almost 43,000 pounds. So we went back to the drawing board to renegotiate, because the heavier load, the more fuel. And we don't fool with that kind of weight. But they had already pretty much loaded half my trailer. And so we went with it. And so in the midst of it, they told this lie, call our factoring company. Our factoring company did not promptly reach out to us. So after we noticed there was a shortage on our expense side from the factory, then they're going to call us and say, well, they short paid us. Short paid is another term of saying they cheated you out of your money for some kind of jacked up reason. But anyway, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to do a part 2 of I thought I had a good factoring company. I'll be back.